My name's Diane Donai, and I've worked in Manchester for a very long time in genetic medicine. And I started this series of conferences back in 1984 because I felt very strongly that patients with rare diseases really needed to be have other people that they could actually access who had the same condition. And the reason I did it was to set up a meeting that from the very beginning was international. The first meeting we had, there were only about 30 people there, but they were from 5 different nationalities, which was really good. And then since then, it's absolutely blossomed. We've done it at the meeting every 2 years because I thought every single year people wouldn't have anything new to present. But 2 years gives people time to prepare a presentation and to give a high quality presentation. So I think the things that have characterized this meeting particularly have been its internationalism, the ability to network, and also the focus on the needs of the patients with rare diseases. And it's wonderful now I'm not organising the meeting to see how big it's grown, but also to see some of the collaborations that were first started here represented in the papers that have been presented. Many of them have got 20 authors, but they're from all over Europe and indeed all over the world, because we've always encouraged colleagues from Australia, from India, from different parts of Africa and from North America, as well as those from Europe, to come to the conference.
Hello, I'm Bill Newman. I'm a doctor and researcher in genetics in Manchester, and I've loved this conference. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've learned so much. It's been great to meet up with friends and colleagues that we've worked with for a number of years. But I think I've seen a change in the meeting. This year we've learned more about how genes work, how they go wrong, the different mechanisms behind those genes. One, we've really seen a little bit more about what we call the non-coding genome and all the answers for patients and families that can describe conditions in that part of the genome. So there's lots to be done there. And then also some fantastic progress on new treatments for some of these really rare conditions. That's going to be a really exciting area for the future. So it's been really great.
I'm Maya Chopra. I am a clinical geneticist and Director of Translational Genomic Medicine at the Translational Neuroscience Centre at Boston Children's Hospital. The kinds of rare genetic disorders that we see can be extremely rare. This means there may only be one or a few patients around the world. The Manchester Dysmorphology Conference brings together clinicians, researchers, scientists, not just to share research, but to accelerate it by forming collaborations and lifelong friendships.
Hi, I am Girish Akatta from India, currently working in Muscat. This has been a wonderful conference, updating us about the new disease gene discoveries, disease mechanisms, and the best thing is we might be able to offer treatment for newer genetic disorders. So that is how I see this conference contributing to collaborations in all these areas for rare genetic disorders.
So hello, my name is Alain Verlouz, and I'm the European coordinator of IRN Ithaca. IRN Ithaca is a network of genetic centers oriented to medical aspects, not on research, but we support research. And the main field of Ithaca is developmental anomalies, neurodevelopment and malformation. So this network currently is made of 71 hospitals in all Europe, and we have the possibility to connect this network to centers outside of the political Europe, which is the case for UK now. And so we have still a strong collaboration with Manchester, mainly, of course, because, in fact, Ithaca was launched by Manchester before Brexit. And so we supported this meeting because, first, it's a meeting completely dedicated to our field of interest, and we try to promote collaborative research between all countries, all teams. And for instance, we are promoting a prize for young people doing collaborative research between institutions across the world, not only across Europe, where even if Europe is our center. That's all.
I'm John McDermott. I'm a doctoral research fellow at the University of Manchester. It's been a fantastic opportunity to be here at the Manchester Dysmorphology Conference. I've had an opportunity to present, which as a young career researcher has been incredible to speak to such esteemed colleagues from around the world. I also had an opportunity to chair as well, and that was a fantastic experience at such an early stage in my career. The quality of presentations has been phenomenal and up there with some of the best conferences I've ever been to. It's been a fantastic experience.
Hi, my name's Alex. I'm a clinical research fellow at the University of Manchester, and this is my first time at the Manchester Dysmorphology Conference, and it's been an amazing experience. I think the thing that I've taken away from it, or that I've most valued about it, is the opportunity to meet leaders in the field of clinical genetics and dysmorphology. It's been amazing to have informal conversations by posters or after talks or at the lunch break with people who are real leaders in the field, and to get their ideas on the state of play and recent developments in the area, and to get their insights into what into sort of careers in medical and clinical genetics as well.
Hello, my name is Emil Shafu of BioNano. I'm the commercial lead for England and Wales. It's been tremendous to be part of the Manchester Dysmorphic Conference, and it's been a great opportunity to meet many delegates in the space of the constitutional and rare diseases all around the world, and tell them more about our technique called optical genome mapping. So many thanks for the opportunity, and many thanks to the organisers, tremendous organisation, and hopefully we get invited back next year.
So at this conference we've seen quite a few presenters talk about how optical genome mapping can really help solve and elucidate some very complex cases, and really discover things that have been missed by conventional sequencing techniques. So with optical genome mapping and our new software VIA, you can actually combine multiple different types of data, so arrays, NGS data, as well as optical genome mapping data, to see the full spectrum of what's going on in the genome.
Hi everyone, my name's Dominic O'Connor. I work for Sophia Genetics as a commercial lead for the UK, Ireland, Netherlands and Nordics. I'd just like to say thank you to Dinesh and Sid for all the excellent organising they've done today for the Manchester Dysmorphology Conference. Just like to say, if anybody needs any information on gene panels, bioinformatics, service precisions or variant prioritisation, you can email me at doconnor@sophiagenetics.com, and there's also lots more information on our website, which is www.sophiagenetics.com. Thanks again.